Hello and welcome to Business Corner, and today we're meeting Alex McDonnell. And
Hi.
Alex is CEO of Expertivity, and Expertivity work with operational excellence and getting that into medium to large organisations. Welcome, Alex.
Thanks, Alan.
Alex, firstly, could you just explain what operational excellence means?
Well, operational excellence, put simply, is the discipline and the science of creating high-performance organisations. And a high-performance organisation can do twice as much as an equivalent organisation with the same resources.
Okay, and could you give me an example?
Yeah, there's take it at the very simple level of working with a team. A hospital in the west of Ireland had a challenge, as many hospitals do, around getting more from their nursing staff. And they asked some of our colleagues to help out on that. So by simply looking at what nurses were doing, we identified that they spent about 40% of their time walking between storage cupboards. A very simple problem.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we simply asked the hospital to realign the storage to be more in line with where the nurses needed them to be, so that they had to walk as little as possible. So they were able to halve the amount of time that they spent walking, which gave them a 20% improvement in their time, which they could spend with absolutely with patients, which is clearly what they want to do.
And you work with more complex organisations as well. Could you explain a little bit how that might work?
Absolutely. Like if you take it at the organisational level, we had a situation in Ireland where one of the large UK banks pulled out of Ireland and made many hundreds of people redundant because of the economic downturn. Rabobank, faced with the same challenge, decided that they wouldn't do that, that what they did was they applied the skills and the disciplines of operational excellence to their organisation, and they were able to improve their productivity by 40%, which effectively meant that they were able to keep 400 jobs in Ireland. And that organisation is now the centre of operational excellence within the Rabo network. So that's a complete,
impressive.
absolutely
very
a complete turnaround.
And Alex, the difficult question. What about the public sector?
Well, the famous public sector. The key thing about the public sector is it's full of extraordinarily talented people. They're just trapped in 19th century processes and procedures. So applying the disciplines of operational excellence in those areas would achieve the same thing for them. They'd be able to do twice as much work with the same resources, and more importantly, the staff would be happier and the customers, i.e. the public, would be served much better.
Okay, and say an organisation comes to you, what is the process? How long does it take before they see any real results?
Well, the key thing for people to organisations to understand is that organisations consist of subsystems, especially teams of 100 or 200 people. So if you take those 100 or 200 people, within 4 to 6 months, they would see 20 or 30% improvements in the productivity and the gains that they could get by applying these disciplines. And if you aggregate that up to the organisation as totality, it wouldn't be unreasonable to expect that they would achieve those same kind of results in 12 or 18 months.
That's quite impressive. It's pretty fast, really, isn't it?
It is fast, and there's a huge amount of evidence to support that these things are possible.
And Alex, just before you go, if somebody wants to make contact with you, how do they do
Absolutely, be delighted to hear from them, and our website is expertivity.com, so all of our contact details are there.
Alex, thank you very much.
Thanks,
and thank you for watching, and please tune in again to meet some of our other thought leaders and specialists in their fields.